Blaised. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy, Blaised McCoy. We're back with some more Get Blazed. So someone's always about to get blazed. So before we get the show going at 5 o'clock, we're going to recap what's going on with the Stable War coming up in July. We're going to talk to some people in the green room if you want to join in the private chats on Skype, Facebook, and Twitter. We do have the link out if you guys want to be a part of the show here today. Let's see who's in the live chat already, part of the show. DW Caliber is here. We got Big Tito, PF Dub, Brian Hernsberger's in the building. Some guy named Blaze Radio is here. I don't know who that is. Stupid name, too. World Championship Gaming, there is Killshot, Matt Storm. Our Crazy 8 champ will be defending that title tonight on the show. And that's right, Stable Wars coming up soon. Shifty's in the house. There he is. Make sure you guys share this out. We're going to recap all the stables here first. Anybody that wants to join the show, make sure you guys click on that link. And he got his link out. Yeti, put that little thing away. Well, let's get right to it, folks. We have a show at 5 o'clock here, so we're going to wind it down, and get it going for each and every one of you. We got 4 championship matches here tonight. We will go over the match card here momentarily, but let's take a look back at what went down recently. We had the big trade right before what is now known as the temporary rosters. Bing, bing, right there. Stable War is back. Yes, it is. And Stable War will be 10 different teams of 8 competitors, 7 on the active roster, 3 battle queens, and a best of 7 matches. We have 8 different teams. Some are teams that have returned to Stable War. Some are brand new teams. And we always normally have, like I say, one team that's kind of thrown together there. So let's go down the run and just talk about each team. D-Train originally scheduled for this team because of injury. We do have the return of Alex Wolf. So Corey Quinn, Alex Wolf, Drum Monkey, and Joel Quinn, along with Cassie, the defending Stable War champions. And at the same time, Cassie has also recruited Redneck Avenger, Shadow Press, Feeling Cow, all together with Susie the Elf, all in one. So you have the Red Lounge, Firestar, our Tap Out Princess, joining the crew as well. There is your first squad. They'll be defending their titles. Month of July will be the Stable War. It'll be head-to-head competition. We'll go over the rules here at the end, too. Just a refresher for anybody who missed last week. The Lethal Libation squad, of course, Ripper Springheel, the world champion, along with his bouncers, Cowboy John and Matt Outlaw. Jade Barrett, Juniper Nightblood, and Jessica Vesuvius. Speaking, there she is, Juniper. Perfect timing. Just going over the stables that are going to be fighting in Stable Wars next month. We're ramping up for it as we got a couple super cards before that time as well. There is your squad. There is Captain Danger, Miles Stanley Ward, Brian LG, Rob Machete. Join that crew. The Brotherhood, 2-time Stable War champs, Paragon of Greatness, along with Knox Boogie, Killer Neptune, Uncle Frank, now joined by Raven, Wrestling Mama, Sunshine, Leo, Teddy, and Big Daddy Beard. We'll see those 3 in action later on in G6, a competition. We got the Awesome Friends, Super Nacho gathering his team. Ooh, and I just skipped right over him. Wally and Jamar, Cody Hagan, Stompy, Collins, Polly, the vampire, Super Nacho's daughter. Super Nacho himself brings in Chance Harper and Brandon Ace. People were questioning that move, but if he can get it work, we'll see. Cougar Knight as well in the Awesome Friends. That'll be an interesting one to watch out for. Coming up next, The Solution. And they got a lot of gold right now. JW Caliber and Jake Bagwell, your new tag team champions. Atticus Black, Joker, and Andy Price are your G6 champs. Kelly and Susie are your tag champs. And Kelly here, as part of The Solution, holds half of that championship as well. Joined also by the lethal champion Crimson Ninja. Clinton McCleary's crew here, The Solution, looking for a Stable War championship as well. Let's see if they hold on to those titles here tonight. A couple of them on the line. Asylum. Mark Caliber taking over the Madness Asylum, making it his own. Molly Shamrock and Maiden Annabelle. We have Lord Norin, Wild Eyed Yeti joining him as well. Ooh, Riley and Counting Goddess, the ice cream on top. Oh boy. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Mike Wasson and Killshot were the first 2 Mark Caliber recruited. Now he's got a whole asylum. Nice little mix of wisdom. I don't want to say age, let's say wisdom instead, and youth. Scavengers, Jay Vulture, J Dog, and Shifty. They've already won. They'll take on the G6 winner tonight's G6 match later on tonight to see who goes after the Solutions G6 Tag Team Championships. But in the Stable War, they've recruited Jen Richards, Misha Ramsey, and Hot Fire Rose for the Battle Queen matches. Toad, TJ, that is, Dragonheart, Blade Charge, and Big Tito all join the Scavengers for the Stable War. Super Nacho, there he is in the chat. Welcome in. And then the one team, like I always said, get thrown together. Jester kind of rallying this squad here, bringing in a man named Turmoil and Carmen and Amanda. Hey, they could be the tag champs by the time it starts after tonight. We'll see. Angelita, Austin Black, Danny Wells, they could be holding gold after tonight as well. Hey, there's Jeff Matthews, Hunter McIntyre, David Fowler, The Future, the other squad there. So the Stable Wars will be in the month of July. And we see right there off the bat, Red Lounge will take on the Awesome Friends. A lot of intertwining stories just in that match. Lethal Libations versus the Brotherhood. The Asylum versus the Scavengers. The Future versus the Solution. Each matchup will be a show. So each matchup will be a show as we head towards the finals. And you see the head-to-head matches will have one lethal match, which is basically a Extreme Rules match. A 15-minute Iron Man match, both singles matches there. A tag match, a G6 match, and 3 Battle Queen matches. Best of 7. Winner moves on. Who will be your Stable War champs? We'll find out in July. Your former Stable War champs, Eternity, Ruthless, 2-time Opaque, AF and AM in between there. Steel City Committee, the Empire, 2 in a row, and the Scavengers last year in 2021. This year, the Red Lounge won in January. Now we're going to find out who wins. Can they retain? Halfway through the year, we got another Stable War. It's in high demand. We'll add another logo to that belt and see which team will be the Knights of the Combat Kingdom and win all the championships. There you go. There you have it. We'll talk about tonight's shows as well, tonight's matchups as well. Just wanted to give a little refresher on the actual Stable War. We will be spinning the wheel here very soon. Yes, we will. We'll be spinning that wheel just to find out who's going to be facing who in our Monarch mixed tag team tournament. But first, let's take a look at tonight's card and everything we got going on. The Monarch Championship, we'll be spinning that wheel very soon. Ooh, get right back up there. The match that didn't get to finish, we stopped this one briefly. Well, we've had plenty of shows that have been stopped briefly, like whether lights go out or whatever happens. It's a triple threat match, which started with Yeti involved as well. It came down to these three, and they were playing their little game, so we stopped the whole show. The conclusion of the match will be tonight. 3 members of the Solution fight for the final spot in the Blitzkrieg Championship fight. Tonight it'll be Brooklyn Joker, Atticus Black, and Crimson Ninja kicking off the show. These 6 ladies have qualified in the top 5 of the Battle Queen division to see who's next in line to face either Jessica or Shulky, because they fight tonight for the title as well. LTD to GOAT is here. So we will go inside the chamber. The Enchanted Raven, Jade Barrett, Amanda Tyler, Whisper Bagwell, Goddess of Pain, and Maiden Annabelle. Goddess of Pain and Raven have been with the company for quite some time, but then there's those like Maiden Annabelle and Whisper that just joined. So a little bit of everything in that one. And the winner goes on to take on the winner of our championship match. It'll come down later on as we have a huge doubleheader. 2 cash-ins of briefcases, for goodness sakes. Broken Gaming Network, there he is. What's up, Twitch? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Going over the match card here for later on tonight. We have Crazy 8 elimination match, the championship in all 8-man competition. But if you can successfully defend this championship, and the odds are very much against you. Wait, against all odds is going to come in the chat soon. Where are you at, odds? His timing's always impeccable. So the rules started because of Shadow Press. Oddly enough, won in this match, a former champion. Crazy 8 or Blitzkrieg champion, or Rumble or 8-man championship. If you defend it once, and you have 7 or 9 people trying to take it off you every time. So that's why the prize is high. If you defend it once, you get a lethal title shot. If you defend it twice, you get a world title shot. We saw Corey Quinn successfully do that and gain both championships along the way. So here we got an eclectic group of amazing competitors. Hunter McIntyre on the far left. Shadow Press, the man that made that rule, because he defended the title a couple times, and it was just so incredible and so rare for it to happen that championship ladder edition, not a physical ladder, but a ladder to climb up to a championship opportunity in the lethal or world championships. JW Caliber, speaking of that, he's already a tag champ. He has a shot at the world championship next Saturday. Whoever wins our main event will face JW. Will he be the Crazy 8 champ as well? We'll find out tonight. Brian LG, always in title contention, it seems, somewhere. Killing Neptune of the Brotherhood. Danny Wells looking to grab some gold. And Jester round out the Crazy 8 championship matchup. This is coming up right at the top of the hour, folks. We got 45 minutes before the show starts. Amanda Tyler and Carmen Gonzalez have defeated the Double Duchess Tag Team Champs, Susie the Elf and Crushing Kelly. So now tonight's matchup is for the championship. Double Duchess Tag Team titles on the line. Thriller odds on the left. Trial by Fire, the champions on the right for the tag team titles. Here tonight, they've earned it. A G6 match. Keep in mind, Shifty, J-Dog, and Jay Vulture have already qualified for the finals of the mini G6 qualifier to see who's going to face the Solution, our G6 champions. Joel Quinn handpicked David Fowler and Jeff Matthews for his squad against former World Tag Team champions Leo and Teddy and Big Daddy Beard. Remember, Big Daddy Beard first joined him and Leo, had a feud, then they were friends, and they had feud again. We'll see if they can pull it together, or will Joel Quinn? Which team will walk on to face Shifty, J-Dog, and Jay Vulture to see who's going to be number one contender? Burp appreciation. I was going to say association. Speaking of association, look at these 20 individuals. And Radio Rex is involved. Yeah, I know. I see it, everybody. I'm sorry to let you all know. And some people might not be mad about it, but yeah, he'll be in a fight here tonight. Hopefully that'll keep him out of the booth. In our big double main event, as I stated earlier, we have She-Hulk Chick versus Jessica Vesuvius. And that is for the Battle Queen Championship. Battle Queen Championship on the line. There's Crushing Kelly in the house. Good to see you, Kelly. Crushing Kelly's in the building. The Burp Appreciation Society, always a pleasure. Yeti's standing back, watching out. Holding an axe. Oh, my goodness. Monstar's here. There's the one responsible for that Maiden Annabelle chick. Oh, boy. Well, she's in the chamber. Could she be next in line? The winner of this match will face the Shulky Jessica Vesuvius. Jessica's been virtually unstoppable, but Shulky's on that path to finally get the first ever 5-time Battle Queen Championship. She's got to beat the human volcano eruptor, the lady who's been virtually unstoppable, Jessica Vesuvius. So it's these, where are they at? These 6 chicks earlier in the show: Raven, Jade Barrett, Amanda Tyler. Holy piss in a bottle. Whisper, Goddess of... Holy smokes and smokes and smokes, son of a biscuit. Blaze, what's this button do? Oh, what are you doing here, Rex? I figured I'd crash the party since you were talking about me gonna win the Rumble. You're not gonna win anything, Rex. Get out of here! Why are you throwing bottles at me? That one missed. Shut up, Rex! Goddess of Pain and Maiden Annabelle, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. That's what I do, Blaze. That's what I do, Blaze. Coming up next, we have Jester. We talked about that championship. 4 title fights here tonight. 4 championship opportunities. Who will be your world champion? It's the Redneck Avenger. Oh, God. Redneck Avenger and Ripper Springhill, your main event here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have some fun with it. We always have fun here on the show. We are going to go spin the friggin' wheel soon. This is our show here for tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we have now is for the first time ever, we have, let's see if we can share the screen here. We are going to, I knew it was going to freeze up. Okay, we're going to spin the wheel. If it works, here, let's see if we can do it. We want to share audio. This is always dangerous. Always dangerous to do. All right. Here are the teams available on the wheel. We're about to find out who will face who. We are going to also reveal the Monarch Tag Team Championship belt here tonight. So here on the wheel, we have Atticus and Kelly Black. We have Super Nacho and Shulky. We have Count Z and Goddess of Pain. We have Redneck Avenger and Susie the Elf. We have Drum Monkey and Cassie. We have Clinton McCleary and Wrestling Mama. Shadow Press and Cougar. Crimson Ninja and Lady Devil. Jester and Angelita. Jay Vulture and Sunshine Marigold. Ripper Springhill and Juniper Nightblood. Matt Outlaw and Jade Barrett. Dragonheart and Jen Richards. Shifty and Hotfire Rose. And Brooklyn Joker and Jessica Vesuvius. As I stated before, only 16 individuals can be from the active roster and 16 out of the 24 Battle Queens. So the other Battle Queens and the other in the active roster, we will put in a different event. They will still have matches in the next 2 weeks. We will have this tournament as well to crown our first ever Monarch Tag Team Champions. All right, now we're about to find out who's going to fight who in the first round. 16 teams, single elimination tournament. Let's spin it and find out which team will be fighting each other in round one. All right, your first team to start us out, Crimson Ninja and Lady Devil. All right, so Crimson Ninja and Lady Devil in our first matchup. Who will they face? Crimson Ninja and Lady Devil. Oh, we got a solution versus solution. No, it just turned to Nacho and Shulky. So our first fight on the top of the bracket, it will be Crimson Ninja and Lady Devil versus Nacho and Shulky. So that'll be an interesting one. Crimson and LD versus Nacho and Shulky. That's your first fight. All right. Now let's find out who the next battle will be. Now these will go right down the line in the brackets. It'll be a single elimination tournament. Looks like Dragonheart and Jen will start out the second match. All right. These will be no disqualification, no count out matches as well. Our standard tag madness. And who will they be fighting? Is it the Bagwells? Jake? And Whisper Bagwell. There's an interesting one. That one should be quite interesting. So that one is so Dragonheart and Jen will take on Jake and Whisper. That's going to be a good one. These will all be in round one. Single elimination tournament, and we will be revealing the title belt here momentarily as well. Matt Outlaw and Jade Barrett. Matt Outlaw and Jade Barrett, and they will be facing my daughter Sunshine and her boyfriend Jay Vulture. So there's our third matchup, which is Outlaw and Barrett versus Vulture and Sunshine. All right. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. Handful. That's our third match. Here's match number 4 in the tournament. The tournament will be starting on Tuesday. Is it Shifty and Hot Fire Rose? Yes, it is. Shifty and Hot Fire Rose. And who will they be facing? Drum Monkey and Cassie. It's another very interesting matchup here. We got Shifty and Rose versus Drum and Cassie. These will be going down this first week here in round one. We'll finally be getting down to two. It'll just be sitting there fighting each other. It is Clinton and Wrestling Mama, it looks like, for match number 5. Yes, Clinton and Wrestling Mama. And who will they be facing? Just going to hang in there. Joker and Jessica. So Clinton and Joker, so we have solution versus solution there in the first round. So I told you things are going to get kind of interesting. So that one was Clinton and Mama, Joker and Jessica. All right. We got 3 more matchups to set here. Match number 6 is going to be Ripper and Juniper, the bartenders. Bartender, really did it this time. Broke my parole and had a good time. Oh, I'm gonna have 6 a.m. Come on, here we go. And their opponent is Ripper and Juniper versus Count Z and Goddess. So we got Ripper and Juniper versus Count Goddess. Now the final 2 here will be kind of falling into place. Find out who we got. Jester and Angelita. And then we'll know the last one as well here. Jester and Lita versus R.A. and Susie. And that means Atticus and Kelly versus Shadow Press and Cougar. So there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. All right. So the final 2 fights are Jester and Lita versus R.A. and Susie. And our final fight was Atticus and Kelly versus SP and Cougar. That is your first round of the first ever Monarch. I did forget to show the championships. So let's show the titles. The Monarch Championship will be one for the men, one for the ladies. And that'll be the title that'll be given out after these tournaments. This tournament, well, it's 2 tournaments, 2 8-team tournaments, basically. One from the active roster, one from the Battle Queen division. And seasonally, I should say, I guess you could say, we'll be defending this championship in the mixed tag division, which will be a temporary division here, fought every once in a while, kind of like some of the other temporary titles. But the Monarch Championship, the tag titles coming soon with this tournament. And we now know what the first round is. And we'll go from there, and everyone not in a tournament will also be put in events going down here in the next couple weeks as we head towards July for the Stable War. Good to see a Wally in here as well. So let's talk to a guest here that can tell us a little bit about winning Stable War and also in this Monarch tournament. Cassie, what's going on, Cassie?
Hey, Blaze. Hey, everybody.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing perfectly peachy.
So there's a lot on the docket here that has to do with you.
A bit.
So the stable war. Now
Yes, sir.
talked about you guys won the stable war, but this time around you grabbed the Cowboys from Hell along with Susie the Elf. Is there any reasoning behind
Hell yeah, I did.
philosophy?
I mean, besides the fact that Shadow Press is one of my clients, I am his manager, so it was an easy draw. And RA and PK are friends of mine. Susie and I get along great. It just made sense to me. Plus, they're kind of badass. How many times and how long have they held the G6? Let's go.
I was going to say they've proven they can be a team pretty damn well, and you got this guy, you good old drum monkey as well. So you brought your
Pigeon
squad
honey.
back. Should be pretty interesting. And speaking of drum monkey, you and him will be in this tournament now.
Of course we will be.
See if I'm sure you might remember before Shifty and Hot Fire Rose you guys drew in the first match.
Yes, sir.
Seems like you got to fight all your friends. You got to fight Super Nacho and his crew the first week of Stable War.
Well, that's always the case. I'm friends with pretty much everybody.
Yeah, there you go. David Fowler's here. There he is. Good to see Dave. He's got a big match tonight as well. Jessica, there's our Battle Queen is here. Good to see you.
Now, that's not to say there weren't other teams I would have preferred to fight against first.
Well, with 16, that's a lot of rounds, so I figure you'll get an opportunity. If you continue to win, you'll have several opportunities and see who you fight.
So that's Drum has proved he can climb Shifty like a tree and take him down. Very true. I mean, I love Shifty, but we got to do what we got to do.
Oh, Dave's going to come in and talk to us. Dave, he's muted.
Hey, give me 1 second. Just 1 second. I got to step out of this farmhouse. Just
1001. Uh-oh.
He's got to he has to flip his pancake.
Turkeys and chickens are going to get him inside the farmhouse, he said. Better watch out. There's a party going on over there. Joel Quinn, you're one of your clients also. Joel Quinn had selected David Fowler and Jeff Matthews. They'll fight together tonight in that G6 match.
They will.
Yes. Even though they're not on the same stable. That's where some of the confusion will come now. That just because you're on the same stable doesn't mean you can't have a tag team partner from somewhere else.
Exactly. Susie and Kelly, for prime example.
Yep, and they're the tag champs, and they'll be defending those tonight as well. Are the turkeys and chickens gone yet? No. He's fighting off the cows and all the goats and stuff.
I don't want to know what he does with the goats. Bobby.
There he is.
It's a long house. It's a long house. Sorry, I had to walk outside.
Hey now, Dave's got a long house, he says.
Yeah, very long.
So real quick, man, what do you think about teaming with Joel Quinn and Jeff Matthews?
I think it's gonna be good. Well, as long as Joel keeps his dupa in his pants, of course.
Yeah, Joel's the man who handpicked you guys to be his team. He said, "I want David and I want Jeff."
You know, Joel, David, it's not staying in his pants.
But if it helps you win,
it's already gonna come out. But
he's gonna pull out his pancakes.
Oh no. But I've known Joel for a good long while. We've had a couple of matches in other places. I don't recall off the top of my head if we've had one in LTD.
No, we definitely haven't teamed together. But he when I went to him and said, "Who do you want on your squad?" That's who he picked. So we'll see tonight. You guys you have to beat Leo and Teddy, who are former tag champs, along with Big Daddy Beard. So in the winners face Shifty and Jay Vulture and J Dog next week. So good luck.
So either way, I'm fighting a bunch of former champions. Shit.
Yes, sir. To become a champion, you must beat a champion. To
be
the man, you must beat the man. All that good stuff.
Yeah. I'll say this: I'm exhausted right now.
Well, while I got you here, Dave, what about let me go back to now I always mention this. One team always normally gets thrown together in the stable wars. That's the one you're on this time around. This is your stable right here. You and Hunter McIntyre, Danny Wells, Jeff Matthews, now Jester, and brought in Turmoil as well. So it's an eclectic team that you have there. But as you remember, the last stable war, a team that was thrown together and Danny Wells was part of it. They almost won the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
But
Earl.
who stopped them though?
The Red Lounge one.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, no.
Shout out to Earl Cole. Good to see you, Earl. Welcome in. So the
Oh,
Stable
man.
Wars will start. And let's see, you guys faced the Solution in your first match, the Future. So this team right here will be facing the team that has a bunch of the gold right now. The Solution, if you see right here, well, tonight they have the tag titles that Kelly has on the line. Crimson is your lethal champion. Jake and JW just won the tag team titles. And the G6 champs are Atticus, Andy, and Brooklyn Joker. So they got a lot of gold going into this thing if they can hold on to it the next couple of weeks.
Hey, look, if there's anything I've learned within my time in LTD, there are some people you never expect to win a championship. So who knows? All of those glimmer and glams, gorgeous belts could end up in somebody else's hands by the time the Stable Wars is over. So we never know.
And the way the committee normally tries to do it too, it is head to head. So you're looking at the schedule right here, the group round first, and then the best two teams in each division move on to the semifinals. But in every show, it's head to head, stable versus stable. And those 7 matches you see there. So the Battle Queens are very important. They are 3 out of the 7 matches. So that's huge. There's 1 tag match, 1 G6 match. Now, what the committee tries to do, if your team advances, if you were in the lethal match the first show, you're probably not going to be in the lethal match the second show. You'll be in something different. The Battle Queens will obviously be in a singles match each time, but there will be rotation within the active roster on the top. But it's single elimination once you get to the semifinals. So you have to try to win 2 out of the 3 basically of your matchups beforehand. And it's broken up into divisions. Actually, the Lethal and the Empire division will be fighting each other. And there's a lot of animosity in between, more so in the Empire division than there is in the Lethal. A lot of fan favorites in the Lethal division. But like Cassie just said, and like even David mentioned, that we've all talked about, you got to fight your friends, your relatives, your foes, everybody around here, because everyone gets put to the test. And there can only be one Stable War champ.
Exactly. Because
the winner of the Stable Wars does get title shots for every category. So there will be a competition for who gets the Battle Queen and the world title shot. So you will fight over that basically within your crew, whoever wins it. It's the only fair way to do it instead of just handing someone the biggest prize. But there will be championships. Last time I think there was 2 title opportunities for everybody. So it's a big prize. And plus the belts you'll get for the Stable War. That's our 11th Stable War coming up in July. It's going to be fun. We'll see how it goes. Everyone normally gets all riled up for it. Well, I'm going to start the show early. We have 8 big show matches coming up. Los Angeles Crypto.com Arena. We're going to get right to it. I appreciate both you guys being on the show tonight. Dave, good luck in your fight.
hey,
the Stable
I'm
War,
gonna need all of
obviously,
it.
too. Cassie, good luck in the Stable Wars and in the Monarch Mixed Tag Team Championship Tournament as well.
Thank you very much, Blaised.
And also, our good friend Super Nacho, don't forget, and Cassie, and probably a few other people tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. The Legion of Dork will be live here on the channel.
I'm so looking forward to tomorrow.
We're going to do...
so looking forward to tomorrow.
So we do retro everything on that. Games, TV, video games, cartoons, toys, whatever. This time around, we're doing 1980s one-hit wonder songs. And there's a lot of very catchy tunes that we'll be humming along with. Copyright reasons we won't be playing it, but we won't really need to.
Not
I
at
imagine.
all.
We're going
Not
to
at
talk
all.
about gross retro toys, gross toys. So just dwell on that one for a while. I'm sure everyone can think of some disgusting, gross toys that we had either now or when you were a kid. So 80s one-hit wonders, gross toys. And we're going to just touch base because we could do a show on a handful of them. Crazy, wild cartoons from the 90s. So that is the Legion of Dork this Sunday. And we're going to thank, before we go, all the members of the channel here. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned.
This is a recording.
Please hang up and try your call again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
We're sorry. The number you have reached has been disconnected.
Yeah, Drum Monkey just took the words out of my mouth here. Dude, are you surprised that Yeti has a bunch of gross toys? You might have to join us for that one there, Yeti. All right, that's about it for this, and we will be live here momentarily for LTD, the Final Empire show. Dave, thanks, man. Appreciate having you on, brother.
Hey, not a problem. I will attempt to try to catch it live, but yeah,
Hey, I got you
I'm not
here, man. That's
working yet.
more than enough, brother. That's good to hear from you, and glad to have you part of the show, man.
Not a problem.
Take care, Cassie. Always a pleasure, and
Thank you.
I'll be hearing from you tomorrow as well.
Of course. And of course, I'll be going live at some point in time tonight, probably after Nacho. So.
Sweet. The over/under on Cassie snorts for tomorrow is 5.
I accept your challenge.
It's on my.
I'll add it to my calendar.
I don't know. It might be high. It might be a little high. 5 snorts. 3 is probably the most. I've heard of 4.
No. There was a stream that y'all got me up to like 7.
Let's call 3 the over/under. Because if you hold off, you now know there's an over/under. You might hold off more and be self-conscious about it. But I have a feeling you won't be able to help it a few times. Oh, Drum Monkey says he takes the over. He's calling 7 snorts.
How dare you?
We're going to have some good times. We're going to laugh tomorrow, and we're going to laugh here in a little bit. LTD Wrestling is going to be a good one. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate you.
You're very welcome.
We're out of here.
Get blazed. Get blazed. Get blazed.